Mm. Hello, I am Noreen Snyder, the host of Happy Chat with Poet Noreen. We have change of plans. Michael Rothenberg will not be with us on August the 30th, 2022, because he fell down the stairs, had a concussion, and cannot communicate with us. He was in the hospital for a week, and now he's back home recovering. He will have a difficult recovery. Please keep him in your prayers and your thoughts. He will be on the show after his complete recovery. And Michael Rothenberg, if you're listening, and we pray that we are on your side, and we pray that you will have a complete recovery and complete healing. And may God bless you, and carry on too. Okay. This is my 5th episode. My guest will be Maxwanette A Poetess on August the 30th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. It will air live and it will be streaming on the Poetry Club on Facebook and YouTube too. Okay. It is an honor to have Maxwanette A Poetess. I will read a note from Maxwanette A Poetess. Okay. Maxine A. Moncrief, aka Maxwanette A Poetess, was born in Brooklyn, New York in the early 1970s to Jamaican immigrant parents at Cumberland Hospital. Maxwanette's mother, Hyacinth Williams Moncrief, was also an RN, registered nurse, published poet, activist, and Maxwanette's first mentor, an introduction to the world of poetry from St. Anne's in Discovery Bay, Old Bali. Her father, born in St. James, grew up in Westmoreland, was a dry cleaner and construction worker. Due to her parents struggling in life from the African diaspora, culture shocks from Jamaica to America, and their own psychological traumas, Maxwanette came from and lived in a life full of turmoil and dysfunction. Creativity was her light in the dark. Maxwanette was reading at a high school level by the age of 3 and wrote her first haiku by the time she was 5. Thoroughly tickled by them, Maxwanette wrote her mother a new haiku every day for a month. She simply never stopped writing poetry. At the age of 12, she participated in her mother's poetry recital and recited one of her mother's poems called The Propeller in Brooklyn, New York at the New Muse. Maxwanette went on to enter and win poetry, writing, reading, and literature awards and certificates. She has had her poem, The Little Things, published in Our Times newspaper in Jamaica, Queens, New York in 2015. Alone Again, One Steps Over Please, As I Rise to Face a New Day, Freedom and Cleaning Up, and Soul Vomit, Domestic Violence Aftermath in 2014. Where Have All the People Gone? In the National Library of Poetry in 1987, and in the World of Poetry in 1990, and War, Why? In the World of Poetry 1987. In 2020, Maxwanette published 2 books, Poetry, Language of the Soul, Volume 1, and The Poetic Storms, Volume 2. Maxwanette is also the business owner of Plots, Proofing and Promoting Services, LLC, founded in Dallas, Georgia, and now in Kissimmee, Florida. She went further to start a DBA, Cyber Clerical Associates, LLC, founded in Kissimmee, Florida. Some of the services provided are notary public, proofreading, editing, typing, creating letters, documents, flyers, general resume, cover letter, job search assistance, logos, video creating, minor, book publishing with Amazon KDP, and more. Maxwanette feels that there's no greater thing than loving and assisting others. She enjoys being able to help poets, writers, and authors become published as a self-publisher with Amazon KDP. She's been in the social services arena for most of her life and career and is always helping out others in her communities. When asked why is she so dedicated, she responded, "I had a rough upbringing and life. I made many mistakes along the way and learned the hard way with much pains, losses, and sacrifices. But I learned to never give up. I gave back by trying to be the change I want to see in the world, by loving self and helping and encouraging others. Positivity and joy are key. And poetry is my best friend. I know creativity can unite and heal the world." Maxwanette had a published section for poets in the Dallas New Era newspaper in Dallas, Georgia, and Atlanta, Georgia metropolitan area in 2020. She showcases her work involving poetry, language of the soul, aka plots, and that of others on her social media sites, Facebook, WordPress, Instagram, Twitter, and allpoetry.com. Maxwanette is the creator, founder, owner, and editor-in-chief of Plots Creative Magazines and Plots Creative Bridge, a Facebook group. And Maxwanette takes and finds joy in finding ways to promote creativity, arts, roots, culture, and positivity. Maxwanette has a great deal of experience in human resources, executive, administrative assistant, and social services case manager and home health aide, as she worked in both fields. She is currently enrolled in college, Bryant and Stratton University in Buffalo, New York, majoring in human and social services. Maxwanette is an animal lover and has raised 15 pit bulls, many cats, rabbits, and a turtle. She has currently found a new dog friend who will be joining the family shortly. She is also a mother of 3, grandmother of 9, has many nieces and nephews, as well as a great amount of aunts, uncles, cousins, and siblings. Her maternal and paternal grandparents have transcended, as well as Maxwanette's mother. Okay. Come and join at the end there. Come and join us for a fantastic show. She needs to be heard and has a lot to say. Thank you very much for joining and stopping by and listening. Have a great evening. God bless you all. I'll see you all on August the 30th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, thank you all.